Ouais, j'étais là, toi. Ouais, bah 2 secondes du coup, je te donne une vidéo quand même. Je sais même pas comment on fait. Alors. Ah, ok, d'accord, c'est des commandes. Voilà. Maintenant t'es modo, je pense. Refresh. Je peux te VIP aussi? Merde. D'accord, donc je peux pas. Ça existe pas encore. J'ai pas les privilèges. Si tu veux savoir, en fait, j'essaie de faire en sorte que sur Discord ça affiche que je stream en statut. J'y arrive pas. Ah, ce mode je l'ai désactivé. Normalement, il s'active d'habitude, non? Par défaut. D'accord, non, c'était pas activé. Bizarre. Ok, c'est bon. Non, je crois que je l'ai désactivé parce que quand je vois le truc... Quand je vois le ribbon violet au-dessus de la fenêtre... de la fenêtre Discord, je la désactive immédiatement. Ok. Je me suis amusé quand même. Ok. 30 secondes. Ah là là là, j'ai qu'un seul écran, c'est difficile. Non, j'ai l'écran de mon frère en fait, donc ça... J'ai juste pas l'habitude de regarder. Ah. Ok. Du coup, je vais commencer à parler anglais. Alright. Today's goal is doing another cutscene. Oh, I just realized I don't have a run scene. That's fine. I'll just do this. Here we go. That's much better. Okay, so tu peux pas promo sur Discord, c'est interdit. Donc non. I should probably update the working on thing here. Turn on cutscene code. Yeah. Cutscene code. So, let me close Discord as well. The player is arriving here and encountering these sort of broken blocks. So let's just see here. They seem like they're inactive. We're just gonna explore. Go up here. And then there's a missing entity, so that's cool. Let me just add it back. Yeah. Yep. There it is. Here it is. Alright. Icosahedron. It's purple. Wow, but you can't reach it. So, continue moving right. And then there's this machine, and when you touch it, it does a cutscene, which I've coded like 2 days ago. And then does the cutscene, then you can like get on the block and do some epic climbing action to go over the icosahedron and then trigger it. And then that's when you touch it that it's gonna trigger the cutscene, and that's what we'll be doing today. So yeah. If the sound is annoying, I can turn it down. I'll just turn it down because we won't be doing any sound. Not right now though. So yeah. Let me just go here. And also let me turn up the music a bit. Yeah, I hope it's not too loud. I hope my audio is fine. This is a dashless map, so no dashing. No dashing allowed. But yeah, if I touch it, nothing's gonna happen. It is a dashless map. Basically, that's how it starts, actually. I'll just restart. So yeah, you kind of spawn here and no dash. You just gotta climb up like a mountain climber. Except it's the desert, so gliding is not unlocked at this stage of the level. It's just you're gonna unlock it later. You can see actually I've made like a couple gameplay rooms, but I didn't like them. They weren't the vibe I was looking for the map, so I just moved them apart. What am I doing? Yeah, so it's just introducing climbing, I guess. I'm trying to teach you how to neutral jump, but not neutral climb. Neutral jumping is helpful for these sort of gaps here. But you don't have to neutral climb like this. That's not required. I should make it so that you have enough stamina to climb everything. So here, same thing, just introduce the climbing. And here, harder climb jumps. Yeah, the mechanic of the map is not gonna be dashing, is gonna be flying. So, yeah, I should turn the sound back up. But yeah, more climbing. Then another room, which is more climbing, like still an introductory state, I guess. You can see this is way less decorated. Yeah, more climbing, and then we get these sideways jump throughs, which is from another helper. I didn't make them. Let's keep going. More climbing. Okay. Well, I don't have enough stamina, but I had made it so that you have enough stamina. Like I want to increase the stamina of the player, like the max stamina, but right now it's not a thing yet. So I'll just have to do a pro gamer move here. Oh. Okay, more climbing. Shit. Okay, I'm cheating. I'm cheating. That's fine. That's fine. Here we go. More climbing. I know it's repetitive, but I just kind of want the player to be vibing a bit. And yeah. Go in. continue. Also probably be doing some music triggers, so like as you go up the music evolves, even though it's the second room, it already does something. Think of it like 2A. Actually I can just load in the level here. I'll turn out the music still. It's a bit too loud. Music, the level kind of starts off here. You already have a couple rooms, but then like there's a lot of exploration. There's nothing new until you go there. I could even fly. I can fly in like the vanilla levels. That's so weird. Okay, I forgot I can dash. Oh my god. Okay. I'm thinking linear is not too bad at the beginning. And then, you know, that's where the main mechanic is introduced. I kind of want to do the same here. Instead, give the player time to take their time, I guess. And so we arrive here. And then, yeah, that's the cutscene I was talking about. So let's just go there. I'll turn off the music for now, it's kind of bothering me. Okay. So, well, let me do something real quick. You can't see my level editor, and it'll be kind of annoying. So, I'll just set that up right now. Right in front of you. So, bear with me for a second here. Alone, right? Move that here. That's going to be different, I suppose. I think that's a reference. If I change it here, is it going to change here? Yeah, it is. Oh god. Visual Studio. I need to copy, duplicate. This is a prepared stream, right? Right. And here we change. We go to lawn. Then we got to do this. Yeah. No, that's not it. We go to advanced scene switcher, macro, add a new one, focus to lawn. Yeah. If window, lawn exist is focused, then, oh no. Then switch to scene, lawn. Okay. Yeah, that should work. Now let me just switch to Celeste. It should be to Celeste, and then I switch to lawn. Should be to lawn. Okay, it's working. It's just so you can see when I'm editing something, because otherwise it's going to be very annoying. There's no viewers in the chat. I see two. There's probably a bot and you. So no one, really. Time will tell, I guess. So yeah, first of all, I gotta make a way for the player to actually climb there or something. You know what? For now, we'll just bear with me here. We'll just make it easy to collect the thing. I'll make like a little staircase so that I can jump on the thing. Yeah. Okay, well, whatever. And then I can collect the heart. I mean, not the heart, the icosahedron. Yeah. Touch it like this. And so when the player does, it's gonna activate a cutscene. So here we go. Icosahedron, that's the entity that I'm using. I can go through the code real quick just to explain. Shape 3D is the actual 3D mesh of the icosahedron. yeah, it's being generated in this class here. Shapes. I get, yeah, that's it holds the vertices here, and I'm generating them like this. It's pretty much hard-coded. All right. Thank you, ChatGPT. I'm gonna be honest here. I used ChatGPT for generating the mesh. I was very lazy, and it worked pretty well. It for the first time it spit out valid code. So yeah. Scale wiggle is just when it pulses. You can see here. It like the scale kind of wiggles. That's what it's for. And the sine wave is just a component. Oh shit, component that has a value that is just a sine wave basically, and that controls the height of the entity. So you can see it goes up and down as like a sine wave. So we add the shape, we add the components basically. Then here we do some matrix calculation to rotate the mesh, and then do the scale given the scale wiggle value divided by some constant, and then translate it by the hovering, which is the sine wave thing I was talking about. And then every 3 seconds we do a little burst thing. So that's basically the displacement. You can see here, we can pause it at the right time. You can see it's kind of displacing the player here. You can see. And that's what the burst is. We do the scale wiggle, so we alter the scale, and then we do lerp. We set lerp to 1, which is just going to control the rainbowness of the mesh, which is a thing I wrote in my custom shader. So it should have switched to Visual Studio here. Yeah, okay. Where's the custom shader? It's very cursed. There's multiple shaders here. It's god awful. Here it is. I'm not gonna go through it. It's confusing. This is the rainbow function basically. I wrote this real fast. It just does rainbow. That's all you need to know. Let's go back to Visual Studio. All right. So let's just go and jump into the cutscene making. So of course I want the player to interact with it. So I think Celeste as a player collider, right? Okay, I need to instantiate, of course. And so it wants me to pass in an action when the player actually collides with it. So we'll make a private function here, private void on player, and it, oh god, I can't spell. Player, and I can just pass it on player. And then it wants a collider, so I'll do new circle, and the circle is going to be the radius here, which is a constant. Oh, sorry for that. Loud motorcycle in Paris, question mark. There we go. And so when the player touches the shape, I want it to become uncollidable, so it doesn't like trigger the function twice. And then I'm just gonna print hello world to the console to see if it's working. Hello Charlotte. Welcome to the stream. We're just coding, so yeah. I spent a bunch of time explaining what I was going to do, but I can do a quick recap if you need. But yeah. So let's see. You can't see the console. I hope you can. But it didn't work. Oh no, it did. Never mind. Okay. I should probably put like the console in the bottom left, the bottom right maybe. Or maybe I can just make it play a sound so that you can hear it. Sound, no, it's audio. Dot play. Let's make play a vanilla game SFX. So like, no. Let's make it play the whatever, just the heart pulse. Oh no, the strawberry sound. Strawberry get at position. Okay, let's see what it does. First of all, we can see the collider here. It's pretty big. Yeah. Nice. So that's expected. So we'll just jump in directly into making the cutscene. I'll just add a new cutscene object, CS. That's how I call them. That's how they're called in the Celeste game as well. Just the syntax is like that. Oh, you can't see my the new window that popped up. I'll just create a class. So I'll call it icosahedron get. No, I'll just call it collect icosahedron. Go. It is a public class, and we'll make it a cutscene entity, which is from Celeste. Let's implement this stuff. I'll just not throw an exception right now because it's gonna crash the game. Gotcha, Piper. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Hope you do well on your project, right? I didn't think about the music. I might change the playlist. Something a little less intense. Like, I can play any music on SoundCloud if anyone wants, but that's all. Not sure. Not sure. Trip to Soda Island. I like this album. Oh, SoundCloud just died. Okay. I hope it didn't like mess up the okay, no, that's good. Okay. Oh, talking is difficult. Holy crap. I wasn't expecting to be that hard. I'm with the music is actually really hard. I'm trying to focus my best here. Let's make the constructor, and we'll pass in the icosahedron object. I'll call it gem and the player instance, of course. And we'll store them as private read-only fields. Oh god. Private read-only player. Is that gem? Oh god. I'm surprised my internet is keeping out with my stream. Twitch is telling me that it's going pretty well, so I mean 720p is, you know, it's okay. It's good for my connection at least. We'll have an enumerator which represents a cutscene of Celeste, so I mean a coroutine. So enumerator, yeah, and then we'll do cutscene and yield return null for now. And so when the thing begins, we just add new coroutine, the cutscene. Let's pass it the level. Alright. And so when the icosahedron here is touched, we will first of all make it uncollidable, and then we just add the cutscene, yeah. So scene.add new cs underscore what collect. Oh god, it's not here. It is here. Pass it itself in the player, and then we will return. I mean, we don't have to do anything here. Maybe a solid couple frames of freezing will make it have a better punch. So stop freeze. Let's freeze it for like 3 frames or something. 3 frames. I think that's 3 frames. No, that's 3 frames. Oh, I forgot. I might check the hard collection because it freezes when it like is collected, and it's pretty intense. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so when the cutscene starts, we want to make the player unable to move. So that's done by setting its state to the dummy state. So here, that's the line. And now the player is not going to be able to move. Let me make sure that the code I'm writing actually figures. Oh yeah, that's a funny thing that happens when I hard reload the code. It just kind of messes up the states. So that happens. We can just do this. Oh, I touched it, so wait, I can't move now. That's great, that's expected. Oop, oop, can't move. Oh, the camera isn't updating when the cutscene starts, so that's first issue. And I kind of want the... Yeah, did the screen freeze? Yeah, it froze. Okay, let me just open Spy because I want to reference what the Celeste code actually does for the heart. So, heart gem, I think. Yeah, so well, you can't see the Allspy thing. I'm not even sure I can actually like broadcast the code for Celeste. So I'll just go quick here. I'm sure the devs are fine with it though. Let's see. So it freezes for a solid 0.2 seconds. So that's like a lot. Make it 2. Yep. And so yeah, instead of updating the camera, we'll add a new camera thing. We'll add a new coroutine, so yeah, like a sub coroutine. And I want to drive the camera towards the center of the screen, or I mean the position of the icosahedron. So the target is going to be, yeah, it's going to be icosahedron. That's okay. No, it's gem. Center. The duration, let's make it take like a short second. And then let's just do cube out for the easing mode. That'll look nice. Yep. Oh, okay. That was okay. It's taking the upper left position of the camera as what I put it at. So we need to subtract the vector 2, which is of size half the width and half the height of the camera. I could do that, but I think I have a little function here that does that for me. Yeah, it is. It's called camera center, and it just subtracts 160 floats units and 98. I can't read numbers. 90 float units, pixels. That is. So I just have to kind of do util's camera center this. Now, boom. Yeah. Okay. Well, the thing needs to be centered. Boom. That's nice. It's not playing any sound, but I would like the thing to. Okay. I should probably like plan what I'm actually wanting to do with this, like what's gonna happen with the gem, because I think I want it to explode. Yeah, I'll make it explode. Why not? Make it explode. Let's just play a dummy sound for now. Actually, I should probably play the sound here. Like audio.play. Oh hey, it's Elsira. Welcome to the stream. This looks cool, thank you. Yeah, it's a little thing I've been working on. It is a 3D shape, so 3D and Celeste question mark. I'll explain quickly what I want it to do. So when I touch it, it explodes, and then it like spits out gems all around itself. like little rocks or like pieces of itself that are gonna go here and just smash into these blocks, which is going to activate them. And when that happens, you can see each block here has a node, and it'll just fly up to those nodes, which is real cool. And then the player is going to be able to actually continue. So that's nice. Let's just get away from this because it's actually loud. Yeah, let's make it play a sound. So I'll just use a placeholder sound for now, but I think later into the stream we might make a little sound. Why not? Right now I'll just use the Summit gem. Gem? Yo! Yeah, that's the thing. Play it at center. Let's hope it's not too loud. Okay, it is a bit loud. Also, the player sometimes is not centered below the gem. I can go here. I want the player to be like right below the gem and not to the left or to the right. Reminds you of Faz. You remember what I posted? The modern way back with the 3D moving blocks. Yeah, I kind of want to use those, but it's really hard to map with them because you have to like imagine the shape of the block in 3D and then have it rotate perfectly. Like it's time consuming, and I guess it's just not productive or just efficient. Like it's really complicated to do it, and I've been thinking I might use them for like a cutscene where everything like breaks apart or something. You know, it might be cool like this, but as a gameplay thing, I don't think so. Plus, you can't even have like static movers attached to it, so you can't have like spikes to the block that rotate in 3D. I haven't done that yet. I'm probably not going to. It sounds like a real hell to code, so no. I hope it's not like forbidden to actually self-promote in the Comfy Cafe server, because if it is, I'll just feel bad. Let's make the level shake. So, oh god, scene as level. That's annoying every time. Type dot shake. Let's make it a big old shake. Probably controller rumble as well, but right now it's not gonna happen. Okay, it's a bit too weak. Let's make it 0.5. Oh, because it's probably because I have like, yeah. Let's see what that looks like. Oh god. Okay, I'm turning it down. Let's make it 0.4. Okay. Yeah, and let me like turn down the shake now. That's fine. It'll look good. Oh yeah, so the next issue I want to tackle is the player not being centered. Sure, your stuff does exist, as you know, and the mapping channels do as well, so I wouldn't see why. Yeah. Yeah, but I thought it was like intended for like finished projects and not live streams or, you know, social media or anything like this. So yeah. So let's make the player go walk to the actual like center of the screen. So Celeste has a nice little function here. It's a player who can use the player object and call its walk to exact. Let's be precise here. And it wants the player to walk to an integer x position. So what we can do is just take the x position of the gem here. It'll be at center, so we can just go gem.x. Wow, that actually works. Oh, okay. No, surely that's not right. I have to do an int cast. Okay. And then that's a night enumerator, so I have to wrap it up in a coroutine again. And hopefully that goes fine. Yeah. So now I'll add a player spawn point here because it's annoying to actually right click every time. So it's player. Whoop. Let's place. Actually, right click here. Ow. So yeah, the player goes instantly to the middle of the thing. Yeah, I don't even have to move. Sally put their commission sheet on there, so I guess okay, that's nice. Well, I guess I'm fine. And then okay, but after the player goes to the center of the thing, I want it to face right, I guess, or maybe just like wait a bit, think for a bit, and then turn right, like look around, as in Madeline's worried. So I'll just make a little another enumerator here, player movement, and I'll just pass in player object is it. So I can go here, and I don't have to do this. I can just yield return that, and not I return the actual enumerator, and then player facing equals facing the left, and then now I can just do add new coroutine. Whoa. Player movement. Yeah, so this one is going to run this coroutine simultaneously as whatever I'm going to write here. So we can have things happen at the same time with different timings. We don't have to do everything sequentially, which is pretty cool. So let's just test that out. Player faces left. If I start facing right, it faces right, left. Let's try doing that. Yeah, okay, that's great. I hope like I hope they're not going to break it. Like someone's gonna find a way to, like, I don't know, make the player go fall here. Let's try to do that actually. Oh god, the player actually doesn't care. If it gets stuck, it'll just stay there. So, well, I guess that can't happen if the thing is perfectly centered here. Okay. Okay, but yeah, we need to consider that the actual gem is going to be like high up here. Yeah, like that. And it's a little bit, player is a bit too low on the screen. I don't like it, so I might add an offset. So let's actually like vector 2 camera target. We'll call it that, and it's gonna be the gem center position plus the Y unit vector. So I'm adding a vertical offset times let's say 2 tiles, so that's 16 pixels. Let's try that out. That'll look good. Okay, that didn't change too much, did I? Oh, because I didn't even use the variable, of course. Yep. That looks a bit better. Got a new problem in your code? It's in the exact position again? Yeah, that's rough. I'm fortunate enough to use Celeste system, which is already working as intended. So, yeah, no issues for me. Good luck on fixing yours, though. So what do I want to do now? Yeah, the player collects it. we can do a white flash, like the screen flashes to white. So yeah, I'll save the level instance here. I'll copy that line. I'll paste it here. Nope. What am I doing? Level, shake, then control rumble can go here. What do I want to do? Yeah, level.flash. Color.white. Of course, white flash. Drop layer over. I'm thinking yes. Let's try both, I guess. Let's see how that looks. Okay. Huh. Thing is, the flash appears at the same time as the freeze frame, so that's no good. I might move those lines into the cutscene so that it's actually delayed. Like here, I think. Let's try that. Yeah, that's much better. Does it have enough? It flashes a bit too quickly. Another flash thing? Does the heart have a custom flash object? No? Let's try with the player over the flash then. So, true. Let's draw the player over the flash. It's a bit too slow. I mean, too fast. What am I saying? It flashes too fast. Let's think here. First of all, I think I might make the freeze frame a bit longer, so like 3 centiseconds. Now? Okay, maybe not. Let's do 25. That's great. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. Let's think. I'll just make the player be drawn below the actual thing. Yeah. I haven't really planned this. Need to think about what's gonna happen. So wait. From now on, the gem explodes into small little gems. Like, how many? 7 or 8, I think? I think 7 is. So, 1, 2, 3, 7, yeah, 7 little gems. Oh yeah, right. I want the gem to be, like, during the freeze frames, it needs to be, like, lit up. Glowing. Like, no. During when the game is frozen. So let's go here. Yeah, that's here. I know I have the shape here, so shape dot tint. We can make it okay, so it's not a color, it's a vector 4. But if we have in this vector, if we put values that are above 1, it'll actually increase the RGB values. So let's try 1 from 25 for each component, and then let's not alter the alpha value. Let's leave it at 1. Tint is a multiplier, so if we multiply by a number bigger than 1, it's going to increase the value of the red, green, and blue. Alpha is going to stay at 1 because we want it to not change. 1. Yeah, alpha can never be greater than 1 and less than 0. Okay, it wasn't lit that good. Maybe I need to put it that here. Maybe let's make it like twice as bright. Because I didn't really see the change here. Yeah, maybe 3 actually. Or maybe you can change the value so that it flashes to a single color. I like that. I like that. Yeah, we'll just leave it at 3. And of course, when the thing flashes, it'll be shape, no, gem not visible is just false. So it'll just like disappear, and instead we're gonna have like things come out of it. So it'll look like an explosion. It didn't become visible. Why is it visible? I set the visible of the entity to false, so it shouldn't render at all. Oh, yes. But the actual shape 3D is not rendered by the entity, it's rendered by another entity, which is a shape 3D renderer, so I must be forgetting to check if the entity holding the shape is visible. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. If the shape isn't visible, or the shape, the shape's entity parent, like the parent entity, is not visible, then we continue. We skip that shape completely. There's a potential crash. There's a potential for crash here because a component might not be bound to an entity. If something goes wrong, this could crash. But I trust myself in the Celeste system enough that doesn't happen. Yeah, so it disappears. Okay, that was a bug in my code. We just fixed one. That's cool. So it disappears. That's cool. Let's do a little, like a huge burst across the screen. So like it distorts the screen, kind of like a shockwave. So yeah, I want to do that. It'll be fun. It'll be actually very cool to watch. Level. Yeah, we can actually do this in the on-player method. So let's just add this. Oop. And we add a burst. So let's see what this takes, because I always forget to do this correctly. So the duration, I'll make it take 2 seconds. The starting radius is like 16. Well, who cares actually, it doesn't matter. And the radius 2, so like the outer radius, like the radius is gonna reach when the 2 seconds have elapsed. It'll be something like the size of the screen, so let's try like, what's the radius? So it's gotta be 1. I'll make it 200 so that it's large enough, it goes past the screen. And then the alpha is just 1.6. Yeah. But let's just see how that looks. Okay, it's way too short. That wasn't really cool. Yeah, it's not the way I want it to be. Let's first of all set the alpha to 1, like straight up. Yeah, but it's taking way too much time, and it's actually like stopping. Oop. I wish I had my modder toolkit mod so that I could draw on the screen, or like I might go ahead and do that right now. Like I'll just go and enable the code mod. Change mod version. Yeah. Go modder toolkit. Modder toolkit. There we go. We are waiting. I hope it doesn't show the console window. Alright, is it up? It's up. Nice. So you can see the burst kind of stops. It kind of stops here. It doesn't go all the way. So that means I need to make the radius actually bigger. So let's try 400. Okay, that's a bit cooler, but it takes like a bit too. Let's try maybe 600. Well, I'm just tweaking here. We don't have any specific value. Yeah, that's a bit cooler, but it's still a bit too slow for my taste. Let's try 1 second instead. Yeah, that's better. Except we can maybe try 800. I'm kind of exaggerating here. I'm just okay. That's better. Except now I was a bit too fast. Let's try 1.5. I want the actual burst effect to go past the screen entirely. I don't want it to stop at the middle of the screen. You can see the burst stopping right here. Like that's, I don't know. I guess that's not true. Oh. Oh no, it is true. Let's make it like twice as big just to see what actually happens. Okay, no. Well, I guess you make it 600 was good. Yeah, let's just leave it at that for now. That looks cool though. Alpha easer. I want. Oh, okay. Let's just make the alpha fade linearly, and then the radius kind of do like a quad out sign thing. Easing mode. Oh, cool. Okay. You're so on board with the longer pause time. So the one that we have right now, like 2 seconds. This is the timer. Yeah, yeah. I agree. It makes it really impactful. I'll just leave it at that for now. Sorry. I forgot to bring water here. I'll get it in a bit. Also, it's kind of hot in here. Okay, what did I want to do? So it exploded? That's nice. I guess the sound is throwing me off here. Because it's not the way I imagine it to be. And I have a hard time seeing it through. But I have to push on. I'm thinking. You know what? Let's just go and make the actual gems, like the particles that. Oh, we can emit particles when it explodes, of course. So we do have to make a new particle type, or make our own. Like when when the pufferfish explodes, it makes a lot of particles. We can maybe reference those. Buffer. That's not what I meant. Buffer here. See, we can see the particles. But it actually doesn't do a lot of particles. Huh. Yeah, what if we just copy the puffer particles but change their color to like purple? Let's see, what's the actual explosion particle that's being used? Okay, I can't I'm not sure I can actually show the Celeste code again, so give me a while. Ooh. Oh. Okay, so I'm reading the code here, and when the buffer explodes, it actually emits like C-curve particles. So that's interesting. So we'll go ahead and just, you know what? I'm just going to copy the code. Here we go. Let's just paste it in here. Cutscene here. Yep. That looks god awful because it's from I'll Spy. It's yeah, it looks weird. Let's just go ahead. And it didn't do anything. Because I need to, okay, I'm referencing center here, but it's not the center of the gem, it's the center of the cutscene entity, which is at 0, 0 by default, so we need to do gem.center, that's why. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we have particles, and they kind of flash and everything, that's cool. But I need to change their color. And we need to create a new object for that. A new particle type. But I don't want to create it every cutscene. Like, I want it to be created when the mod loads. So what I can do here is just public particle type, I think that's it. And I'll call it P blast. Get private set. And we need to initialize this when the mod is loaded. So what I'll do is just create a new function here. Internal static void initialize. And so I'll just copy the code that generates the buffer particle, but I'll just change it a bit so it changes the color. So yeah, here it is. Analyze assigned by particle type code. The region. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. I can copy this particle and it's mine. Here we go. Except it's just here's just P blast. Oh god. Why is it not working? What? Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Or I guess we can yeah, is Visual Studio like freaking out? It's not showing me any oh, okay. I need to make it static, of course. That makes more sense. Okay. What I'll do is just copy the C region, because that's the one being used by the buffer. There we go, and then we can change the colors. So let's just go hex color picker. Bear with me here, I'm changing the screen. So we want a nice purple. So I guess something like here. We can make it flash between two colors, so then we have another like whiter color here. Blue, I think. Maybe you want pink. This. Yeah, let's try these colors. Right, copy those two. Go back to Visual Studio. And we just paste them in. Okay. Now we need to actually call this function, otherwise the game's gonna crash when it tries to reference this particle type. So let's not forget to do that and just do that right now. It's somewhere in initialize, yeah. So CS icosahedron cutscene, not initialize, yeah, that was it. Okay. And now we can just use our own particle type here. Okay, this function looks atrocious, like this block here, this for a little bit. There's magic numbers here, I don't really understand them. I kind of want to, you know, just speed it up and make sense out of it. Let's see what the thing looks like now. Okay, we have particles. What I don't like is that they all disappear at the same time. Kind of like I want their lifespan, the life range to be. You can have either really short particle lifetimes or really long particle lifetimes, and in between. So you know they don't disappear all at the same time. So let's see. There's a life min, I think, in the buffer region code. It's 0.4 seconds. Okay, we'll make it 0.2 seconds. And the maximum lifetime, we'll make it like, for the buffer, it's 1.2, we'll make it 2 seconds. So twice as, 10 times as much. Let's see what it looks like now. Yeah, this time they kind of gradually fade out. You can see particles, some particles take longer to disappear. That's cool. Okay, that's nice. Yeah. Okay, 1 second, I'll be back. I'm going to get some water. 1 second. Okay, I have acquired what we like to call a glass of water. That's right. Let's go back to Visual Studio. Hydration. Yeah, I agree. Hydration. I'm not pronouncing English words properly. Am I nervous? No. Yes, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so I said I would make sense of this block here. So let's see. We have a number, and of course it's called num, because the compiler doesn't know what it's actually called in the source code. And it goes from 0 to pi over 2. No, 2 pi, so that's a complete rotation in radians. Do you want any suggestions? Hello, Apples. Yeah, of course. Just, of course I'm open to anything, suggestions, and welcome to the stream. We're just coding in some sort of cutscene here. If you just came in, that's what we're doing. So let's see. Let's make sense of this number here, because it doesn't make sense. I don't know what that number is. We need to figure it out. I think it's okay, so it's like it increments by some value until it reaches a full rotation. I think you could increase the lifetime of the minimum lifetime of the particles so that they oscillate for a while, then rapidly start fading out. So you mean just like make the minimum life particle lifetime longer, but then I have to bump up the max one as well, don't I? Make it 3 seconds or something. Let's see, 1.5. Oh god, I haven't actually made sense of this. Does that look any better to you? I kind of like it. It's just normal. You're right that they actually disappear later. You can see them more, I guess. Also, the pufferfish is actually just completely panicking here. I'll get rid of it. Goodbye, pufferfish. You mean more like lifetime 1.5 and lifetime max 2.2? Okay, let's try that. Oh yeah, so you want them to disappear more at the same time. But that's kind of what I was trying to avoid. I'd prefer them if they disappeared slowly. Like I agree that the minimum lifetime should be greater though. Like 1.5 is good, and then we can bump it up to like 3.25 or something. The particles, they do go far away though, because they have a longer lifetime. I guess we can just leave it at that and tweak later. Also, I remember for shattering strawberries, I did like an actual exploding strawberry, and I'm pretty sure I didn't use the pufferfish thing only, like the pufferfish particle. I used another particle that looks like dust or something. And I think if we could use that, it'll actually look good. Or better, I guess. It's also not an explosion as in like actual explosive, like exploding powder or something like TNT. It's more of a magical explosion. What if I change the music a bit? If you have any music suggestion, I'll take them in. Unless they're like copyrighted or something. Let's we can play some Strawberry Jam music actually. For now, I'll just play this. Oh, SoundCloud really doesn't like Unix soundtrack. I hope I can play it on stream because if I can, I'll do it. I haven't played the game though, so if you think I can, then if you think I should, then sure. Maybe I should look at the Shattering Strawberry code that I wrote, because that might help us out with the explosion. I'm on Firefox right now. Give me a sec. I'll just Shattering Strawberries. Yep. Go there. Green. Oop. So let's see. Let's browse through this. Code entities. That's not it. Probably behavior. Strawberries. Yeah. So let's see what happens when the strawberry explodes. Oh, see, this is the same code I just pasted in my class thing. It's not very spoilery? Okay. Well, I mean, I'm probably not going to remember anything from it anyway. And also, I'm pretty sure that I've listened to some of them once. Like, some of them I've heard. Also, wow, I'm surprised. I thought there would be more particles. But no. We only get a particle with the pufferfish particle. I guess we're gonna have to be creative or something. Also, yeah, let's just play the Tunic OST, I guess. If I could find it on SoundCloud, that would help. I'll just play like the full OST, I guess. It doesn't have. Oh. Okay, who's the music by? Huh. Do you know where I can listen to that? It's on SoundCloud? Okay, I'm just not looking. Maybe they have a playlist. I'm on Lifeformed account. there's a playlist with like five tunes, but it's yeah. That's what I'm seeing too. I'll just try to look it up on maybe YouTube. I have a setup that just makes it like to like OST. Okay. I mean, here it is. I have no idea. Does Holly play from YouTube? It seems like it's posted by the composers, like it's from Lifeformed here. It's on their channel. So I'd assume it's fine. It's kind of loud. Is the music too loud? Okay. I guess we're all good. Oh, you can hear me loud over it? Okay, sorry. Just, I don't know if you see this, but like, I guess that's just a me issue. 1 second. Okay, what about now? Is that good? Because I don't know if you can see this, but like, hold on. it's at that for me right now, and it's really loud. Okay. What about now? Yeah. Yeah, I assume so. But is that good for now? I mean, like the volume and everything. I have no way to check my own. Actually, I guess I could just like. Uh-oh. 1 second. 1 second. Huh. I'll just leave it at that. Oh, okay, so I should turn it down. Like this, I guess? Ah, this is good. Okay. Alright, sorry for taking time adjusting, like, volume or something. But thanks for helping. Okay, let's make sense of this number. What is this? What is this number here? Let's just like investigate, and to do that, I'll actually just like kind of use my calculator or something. What is that number? We have a number. So I'm thinking it's some sort of multiple of pi, or like pi divided by some value, so let's try like pi divided by 16. Not quite. Never mind, I thought it'd be easier than this. What is that value? Jesus Christ. 453,292. Let's multiply by 20 or something. Okay, it's a little bit above pi. It's a little 20. And times 18. Oh, look at that, it's pi! So we know this number is pi divided by 18. So if we're doing a full rotation, we're incrementing by pi over 18 until we do a full rotation. So we need to increment by this value 18 times, but twice, so that we do 2 times pi. So that's the 2 pi rotation, that's a full rotation. So we know we're spawning 36 particles, right? Yeah, 36 particles. Okay, so let's simplify this. I'm not a fan of this. I'll just rewrite it so that we can control the number of particles. So for I equals 0, I is smaller than, we said it was doing 36 particles, and let's increment I. And then we just copy this, but this time like, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. So it's using the number to actually determine which angle, so that, you know, all particles shoot out in evenly spaced angles, kind of. Let's just do it a different approach. Oh no, never mind. It's actually shooting. Oh. Dang. Okay. That might not have been the great idea. Let's just try to do this. We'll make an angle, and that'll be calc.random.next angle, so you know, any angle really. Then level.particles.emit that particle, so keep last at the position we set at the angle that we set. Okay. So now we should get like 36 particles in random directions. Except they all shoot at the same position. They all start at the center position. So that's meh. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, we could see them like cluttered in all the same space. Yeah. What the hell is that? What is that player sprite? Do you see this? Oh, it's probably because of the distortion. Oh, Madeline, what's happening? Oh, okay. So yeah, let's try to avoid this. And what we can do is offset it in the direction that it's gonna go. So we need to convert the angle to an actual offset, and then the magnitude of that displacement is going to be some random value. So, yeah, calc.angle to vector. Celeste has a lot of useful functions we can use. So yeah, and the length is going to be some sort of random value. So calc.range. I don't know. No, range. Yeah, okay. So let's do. Oh yeah, thank you for following. Paisa Autoplay. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Hey, welcome to the stream. I'm actually surprised people actually like staying there. I haven't streamed in quite some time, like a couple years. And we've been streaming for like an hour and 20 minutes already, man. It goes really fast. I'm having a fun time, and I still have my glass of water. So let's just keep going. Welcome back, Viper. You actually fixed your problem. You can now swing on moving swinging points and the turn collision and all. Works, that's great. So you can so you can have like actual moving swinging points. Okay, nice. That's interesting. Okay, sorry. I was distracted. So let's just like displace the angle from by a value from 0 to 24 pixels. So now they should start at different offsets. Yeah, it's much more powerful now. Do you see this? I like that. It's not evenly distributed too. Yeah, I feel like it feels much more powerful. That's great. And then the shockwave looks great. Okay, so let's get rid of this. And we can tweak the number of particles. Let's try like 1,000 particles. I'm pretty sure we're gonna go and reach the particle cap. Never mind. That's a lot of particles. Okay, let's just like pick an appropriate value. We were at 36, let's just go 40. What do you mean your eyes? Are you living in the dark? It's so bright outside. At least for me. Is the flash too much? Maybe I should like reduce it? Maybe make it... But I can though. Oh no, I can! What am I saying? I can, of course. I need to... When I flash, I don't set the color to white, I set the color to... It's not flashing here? What? Where's the flash? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I flash with a color of... Called that white times 0.5, so it's like gray, basically. Middle gray. Okay, it's a bit too weak now. Let's try 0.8. .8 works well. Yeah, I use multipliers. Is it really important? It's just a flash. Let's just keep it like this. Yeah, we could just change the alpha. You're not gonna see the difference. Let's just leave it at that. It's less intense. Oh, we probably need to make it not flash if the photosensitive mode is enabled. Like here. If this is enabled, we don't want to flash because people don't want the flashes, so that's why they... Maybe if Celeste settings, I forgot how that works. I forgot how that works. Oh. Disable flashes. I forgot. Celeste mode kills person? True. So true, Viper. Let me look at actually how they do the thing. Like, what on earth in Celeste is disabled by flashes? Is there like a setting? Disable flashes. Oh. Okay. Celeste.settings. Why is that? What isn't that thing? Instance? What? Okay, I guess I needed to do a global reference or something. Disable flashes. Yeah. So if not that, we flash. And I'll probably just like flashes. It's that value here. And if flashes, we can write that up. Boom. Actually, am I like not thinking this? Maybe they made it so that if you call the flash function, it just doesn't appear if you enable this. Yeah, I didn't even have to do anything. I don't even have to code this. It's already handled by the base game. Wow. Thank you, Celeste apps. Yeah, okay. Well, that's how it's expected. Yep. So we have a exploding gem, but it explodes into nothingness. There is So like, you know, energy isn't conserved, like, you know, conservation of energy and everything, thermodynamics, it's not coherent, it's still stupid, right? And we need to make it shatter. Why am I pushing this? Like, no, we need, first of all, we're gonna make more particles. And I'm thinking maybe the, what is it? The booster particles, you know, the, actually, I could just maybe like dream booster. Let me just add a dream booster to my map here. Oop. This is from Communal Hopper, by the way. Actually, I can't reach it, I'm stupid. There we go. Oh. Oh god! Okay. Yeah, I should probably be careful. And why am I making it go this way? Yeah, okay, that was weird. Okay. You can see when it ends, it shoots particles in the direction that it actually, like, shoots me in. So, I'm thinking if you can use these particles, but purple, and then just, you know, kind of, yeah. And make them shoot in all directions like we just did for the smaller particles. And so I'm talking about these, right? These little things here. So yeah, let's try that and experiment. You know, maybe it'll look bad, maybe it'll look good. That's what we're here to find out. So let's just go ahead and copy some more Communal Hopper code, because yeah. I'll try to. I should have a keybind for switching to my screen scene, because I have to do this manually every time. It's a pain. So Communal Hopper is a thing here. Amogus bubble. Don't say that, please. I'm joking. That's fine. Let's just act like it wasn't happening. It didn't happen. Okay, what am I saying? Let's go to Dream Booster or something. I think that's where the code is. Dreambooster.cs. So yeah, we have a burst explode particle. So what I'm going to do is just like copy that. I'll call it blob burst. Such a good name. So that's going to change, and then let's just see where burst. Yeah, so that's where it's initialized. Yeah, it is a pretty big stretch, I agree. So B blob burst is just going to copy. Oh. Yeah, we'll just copy the burst from the booster thing. And then the color, let's make it like, you know. So the color of the gem is like a color constant from XNA, and it's called medium purple. So let's just use that and see how it looks. And if it doesn't look good, we can tweak it anyway. So we have a blob burst particle. And I guess let's just, you know, do another loop for controlling more particles. Like if we want to have one more particles of another type, you just do another loop. Let's just do 20 particles for now, so that's not too much. And so we need to determine make a new angle here. Yeah. I'm just trying to justify to myself why it would actually be like a sort of purple blob. Like, what's inside the icosahedron? Is there some sort of like strange gooey liquid? Like some sort of, it's like it's a gem from the past or something. Like the ancient, oh god, I can't speak. The ancient civilization is like. Piper, are you mocking me right now? Icosahedron. Okay. Icosahedron. Pronunciation. How do you write it? That's how you icosahedron.
Icosahedron.
I feel like I can pronounce it correctly. Yeah, that's how it's spelled.
Icosahedron.
Icosahedron. Am I pronouncing it right? I can practice. Let's just practice. I like doing this anyway. Icosahedron. Wow, I'm getting roasted by Google. Wow, and they probably stole my voice right there, Icosahedron. Yeah, good job. You hear that? Good job. Alright, back to coding. I'll just copy this. Yeah. But instead, I'll make it less offset. Whatever, I'm just typing random values now, I don't care. 10, I guess, and then here we emit the particle. The blob one. Yeah. Let's just see what happens. No, leave me alone. Oh god, I should remove that. Yeah, we're Google approved. Capitalism is approved. Wow, that looked terrible. Never again. What the hell, that looked bad. They just need to last longer and they're going way too fast. To the point where you can't even see them moving. So, yeah. I guess we need more particles though. Okay, now it's just not interesting. Max speed is going to be, it's in pixels per second, so I guess 16 pixels per second, so 2 tiles per second. No. Okay, let's try 64. No. What's going on? Why is it bad? Why is it bad? why do I suck at making particles? Well, let's go back to 250 and see what's wrong. Like maybe make the game speed slow. Yeah, they go way too fast. Okay, that's what the hell? That's not the particle we just saw in Community Helper, is it? Burst red, maybe that's the one I gotta use. Okay. No. Ah, that's not the way I want it to work. Yeah, let's just bump up the count of particles. Nah, they disappear way too fast. Let's just reference Community Helper again. Maybe you're not so useless after all. Oh no, they do disappear pretty fast in Community Helper. Oh. Yeah, the distortion, I think they're animated as well. So, they just kind of... I think I have a bubble particle though, like somewhere here. Also, sorry, I just Put that in music. Can't you change the lifetime through code? Yeah, but I'm figuring out why they're actually so fast. Like, they're all super fast, and I also want them to fall down, like acceleration. I can do this, but it just takes a bit of time. What am I looking at? Let's go here, screen, particle burst, and this is the particle that I'm using. Okay, so because I hate them. You know what? We'll make like a new particle type from scratch. Let's not use any boosters or whatever. So I just need to know how it actually works. It does have a texture, does it? Okay, color mode. All types. I wonder how it's actually animated. Let me look at Celeste again. Particle types. Burst. Oh no, it's being scaled from code. Ah, makes sense. Never mind then. So texture. What? Source? Yeah, okay. And texture, we just use that GFX game. This. Okay, let's just like use this. It's a single particle. It's just an image. Yeah, they barely even appear. Okay. I'm going to reference the some Celeste code here. Just so we said the color was colored medium purple. The fade mode is none. Yeah. Life minimum is going to be like 1 second. Maximum time is going to be 3 seconds. Size is going to be just one, and the size range is going to be. Oh no, it needs to be 0. Scale out. So yeah, we want that. Direction. I don't care about the direction. I'm actually like. Is that the same value we found earlier? Like, you know, the pi divided by 18 thing? It is. Okay, that's interesting. It must be a constant somewhere in Celeste code. Minimum speed is going to be 10. Actually, it can be 0. Who cares? And then we do 250. Speed multiplier. Oh, that's probably what's messing it up. And then acceleration and accelerates down by this vector. Oh, it didn't compile. Uh-oh. Where is it not compiling? Uh-oh. Okay. What the hell? Okay. They're way too fast. No, let's not do that. Position range. Vector 2.1 or whatever. Color, no. I don't care. Is there like an acceleration value? Oh. Okay, never mind. So let's just make it less fast, I guess. Am I really in the top 4 stream for Celeste? No one's streaming Celeste at that time, I guess, because that's not what it looked like when I just checked. People are streaming Celeste. 100. So these particles are kind of big. Might need to change the size. What? Why do they just... Yeah, I need the speed more flowy, but like smaller, like sort of prime. Also, I'm tired of this, like... Okay, but now they last too much time. I guess it just wasn't a good idea. You can barely see the other particles now. It just looks bad. Also, let's make it not accelerating, just no acceleration. Yeah, and need it to decelerate faster. Okay, 0.2, that'll do. Make the init speed be faster. Yeah, maybe like 124. But I don't want it to be completely on top of the other particles. What the hell was that? Okay, they're way too big though. Let me like turn them down. I'm not convinced yet. Also, maybe the color is a bit too big, so like calling out lerp. Let's do a little hack here. Lerp it towards black by half. Okay, no. 25. You don't think you should make them fall? I should make them fall? I kind of want them to fall, but like slowly, so maybe this is too much. Or maybe let's do something more original than an actual like like it explodes in all directions, but we could do like a supernova or something. Start with supernova. Sorry. Let me use paint here to actually draw what I'm talking about. Paint, yes. So, you know, we go paint. This is the icosahedron or something. And this is all the particles go this way, like the normal particles that we coded earlier. And then the purple particles, like the big blobs, they go like something like that. Like, or maybe like a supernova, so like what I was talking was like this and this. You should draw 9 cloudscapes when it explodes. Yeah, and on the way, just make the whole thing not work for X and A players, so that you know they can't play the extra hard side. You know that's totally not what I did. Apologies. So let's try something like this. I'm thinking on this side's look better because it's gonna go straight into the player, and Madeline's gonna be sad or something. Like that. Yeah. Looks cool and all. So how do we even generate something like this? I'm thinking we just consider the particle is going to the right. So we need to like generate a random angle in this range. And then we make it a 50-50 chance of adding plus pi radians, right? That makes sense, right? That makes sense. Okay, we'll just do this. So remember, the angle is a random angle. The angle is a random angle. We'll just make it range from -1 radian to 1 radian. And actually, I'll just make it a constant range. Const float range is equal to 1 radian. range f to minus range. And then if calc dot, I don't need to do a if statement, I can just do like a ternary expression plus calc dot chance 50%. If that's true, we add mathhelper.pi, otherwise we add 0 radians. And now we should get a beautiful side-to-side explosion. Kind of. That's the idea. We just need to reduce the range to like something half as big. Okay, and now we need to make them go faster. So 350, I guess. Yeah. But now they decelerate too fast. Like I want them to. Oh, what is that? Could you possibly make the particles explode from after more metal you hit them from? Oh, that's true. Although it wouldn't make sense that because Madeline's not gonna come here with like immense speed. She's gonna bump into the thing. So you mean like? If the, oh god, I have to do this again. I'm so sorry for loud noise outside. There's a helicopter, so I kind of have to shut up because my mic's sensitive. All right, now let's try what your idea, I guess. So you mean let's erase this. If the player is hitting from that, like player is coming here, the particles go this way, and then they fall down. We could try. I'm thinking maybe, but it wouldn't. I think it would make the impact look overly impactful, per se. Like, I already kind of like this. It's just making. Let's see. I can maybe make them. I kind of like that. The speed is a bit too big for me though. So let's try 180 pixels per second. Yo, Tio! No way. Hello. We are coding weird things in particles. Also, the range is a bit too big. And maybe they should actually come down since they come from the sides. Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. We're doing well, again, we're doing stuff. Faster, but decelerates faster as well. Okay. 130, but they decelerate like this. That's 0.8. Hello. Yeah. Welcome. Okay, I need to reduce the range here. It's too big. Let's do 0.25 radians. Well, welcome to the best modding stream or something. Except maybe not Marshall stream. Because that person knows what they're doing, right? And I'm not. Yeah, the range is... The particles are still kind of big. Like, let's reduce the size rate. Oh god. Size range. And maybe make the range a little bit bigger. And then... So I'm still not satisfied. It looked better like a couple of iterations ago. Let's just like kind of go back. Control Z. Okay, no, that's not it. 255. Make him accelerate even faster, like 100. 1.5. I might just drop this idea, honestly. It's not working the way I want it to work. $160. Am I taking time to actually look at what's going on? Maybe let's look at it in slow-mo. Yeah, but the cutscene makes it go fast again. So that's not good. Not satisfied with it. Let's try the canal range. Maybe there are too many particles. Yeah, so many parameters to tweak. I swear, I'm getting lost. A few now. Let's try 40. You know what? For now, I'm just going to. Oh, yeah, you get me. Yeah, and we just forget about it, and we come back to it later. I want to get in. Okay, the explosion killer looks underwhelming now. Maybe I should have kept them. No, maybe that says something about me keeping the particles or not. I guess let's just start doing the shards. Yeah, also let me get rid of the booster. Well, this is bothering me kind of. I just want one tile so that I can. Okay. Make a bigger freeze frame thing. Okay. You know what? Let's just focus and do the shards now. Spent too much time already trying to do this. More water, yes. One second, I'll just check my phone real quick. Alright. Very professional. Oh. So let's do the shards. So the shards are going to be a, like, you know, some sort of private entity, so you can't place them, but you still have to code them. So no LON plugin making right now. We're just gonna go ahead and code them directly to the C# side. So I guess the icosahedron can have a nested class because it's only related to the icosahedron. So yeah, but I guess I kind of have to make it public though. So what's the point of nesting it? And also it's gonna make indentation stupid, like big, and I don't want that. So let's think. I could make it inside the cutscene class. Yeah. I'll do that. No, I won't do that. Oh my god, why am I so... You know what? Just... It'll be a pain to even... Yeah. I'll just make a new file. Like normal. Shard. I'll call it icos. That's long type. Ico shard. Yeah, ico shard. Why not? public sealed. It is an entity, and that is all. Let's make a constructor. We need to pass it its position, and for now that's all. Okay, and so now we need to make a 3D object, like a 3D mesh for the rock thing. But I've figured that out already. So let me go back to my shapes class. I'm going to do some explaining here. Bear with me, it's not complicated. Basically, I have the vertices of an icosahedron, and then its indices. So the vertices are like the actual points, like the points in 3D. And the indices is a list of numbers that point to which indices, vertices form a triangle. So like, you might see this list might be something like 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. And those point to the first, second, and third element of this thing, and that forms a triangle. That's how you define a polygon in 3D graphics programming. So we have those represented. They're generated like when the mod loads. And then an icosphere is an icosahedron subdivided into each side is divided into 4 equal equilateral triangles. I can maybe pull up a picture here. I still have the Google pronunciation test up. Icosphere. Let's go here. I should really have a keybind for this. Oh my god. Let's see. What is an icosphere in Blender? Icosphere in Blender are polyhedral spheres, platonic solids composed completely of flat, straight, congruent sides. That's not the explanation I was. Let's go on Wikipedia instead. Geodesic polyhedron? Yeah, here it is. That's the image I wanted to show. So we started with the icosahedron. So that's hard-coded into the code, like the lines of code. It's just hard-coded values. And then you can see here we've subdivided 6 times. So we take each side and like split it into 6, in this case 6 lines, and then we do like a triangle subdivision. And then all the points that are left here, we make them so that their distance to the origin is 1. So we get it like a sphere, and it's perfectly, like all the points are distributed nicely, and that's what we're going to be using to make our rock. But you might say that doesn't look like a rock at all. Well, what I'm going to do is take an icosahedron, subdivide it 1 time, so it doesn't look like that at the end. It looks like something less subdivided, like that. Yeah, it'll look something like this. So this is an icosahedron subdivided 1 time. And what I'll do is, like, for each vertices, I'm gonna oh god, I can't speak. I'm going to iterate through every vertices and like offset the position slightly so that it looks like messed up, and it's gonna look like a rock. Actually, I've already coded this. That's a lot of talking, god. Let me close some of the code here. Rock. Okay, here's the rock. We take the 1 icosphere, so that's already generated when the mod is loaded. And for each vertices, we're going to pass them through this function here. So we calculate some sort of value that detects how much the vertex is going to get displaced based on its y position, it seems. So like its altitude on the y-axis, and then we kind of scale it by that value. So like you can see, we return the vertex multiplied by the value, and this is a stretch vector. So you know the vector is actually stretched on the y-axis and squished on the x and z-axis. So it's like squished, kind of like Madeline Sprite when she lands. Let's see if I can show it here. Oh god, Madeline, why do you do this? See, when I duck and then let go, she's kind of squished vertically, and that's exactly what this vector multiplication is doing here. And then we build the mesh given the new vertices. So why don't we just go ahead and see what it looks like. Just to show you what it looks like, I'm going to replace the icosahedron with the actual rock object. And that's how it looks like. This is completely random, but I think it looks like a rock. It looks like a shard to me, so... So yeah, it's a rock. So it's a divided thing. So of course that's not the way it's gonna look right now. We're gonna spawn new entities with this. Yeah, it does look like a fragment. So that's exactly what we need or we want. So let's just do that. So I don't think we need to store it, but I'll store it anyway. Let's store a shape 3D. A shape. And so we'd add the shape to as a component and we instantiate it. And it's gonna be shapes.rock. Actually no, I need to wrap it in the component. Shapes.rock. Yeah. And so the color is gonna be the same color as the thing. Rainbow is a value that's just hard-coded right now. I'll just copy the same. It's 0.1, okay. Basically, it makes the sides rainbow given their orientation in the world space. It doesn't, not very interesting. And the scale is the scale is if I let it to 1, it'll be 1 pixel wide, so that's not gonna be interesting. Make it 16. So I think that should make it 32 because it's the radius. You're imagining a version of that rescrambles the geometry. Does the pulse animation? Oh, so like when it does that, like when it's. I mean, we could try it. It'll just Yeah, I guess we could try that. Although it might mess up the rotation. I mean, I'm not gonna keep it, but let's just see what it looks like. Where's my entity here? Just do that, and then whenever it pulses, we just regenerate the shape thing. Oh my god! Of course. 1 second here. Bear with me. It didn't work. Oh no. 16. It didn't work either. What? Where's that? Oh, because it's read-only. God. I am bad at coding. Okay. Well, here we go, Matt. It's doing the thing. You can't really see it. Because of the pulsing, it's kind of hard to see. Interesting. Alright, let's revert that. And let's actually make the shards now, because we've been spending too much time. Yes. And I guess that is all. Yeah, but I don't want the like the main icosahedron to look like this. I want it to be a perfect platonic solid, and then it shatters into these cool nodes, cool rock things. We've been streaming for 2 hours. It's actually not too fast. Why the music stopped? I stopped it by reflex. I'm sorry. Did I explain what I wanted the shards to do? I said I would have the shard. So let's say it explodes and this is a shard. It goes out like this, and the camera is going to follow each shard. Just go bam, like speed is go bam. Mind the voice acting, I guess, and then it activates this machine, and then it just flies up here. Because those are machines, I guess, for those that just came into the stream. They are broken machines that need to be activated, and they're seeking for help or something. And we've also just show this again. We've made a machine here. That's the first cutscene that I've made 2 days ago. I'll just showcase it again. So yeah, and so that's going to allow you to go touch the heart, the gem, and then that's going to activate all the machines here. And then they're going to allow us to go here. Also, yeah, don't mind me just flying like this. I can't fly in this game. It's always been a thing. Whee! So talented? No. But yeah, that's going to be the main mechanic of the map. So you don't have your dash, but you can fly. Let's see where this is cool to use. Let's see here, I can gain speed and then whee! Okay, I didn't do it correctly. Okay, there's no gameplay here. You can do cool stuff with this. Yeah, I'm just making like the map, and I want like the kind of implicit story, so that's why I'm making this cutscene and everything. Back to the coding. I still need to make these appear. So we're not gonna make them as big as 16 radius. We'll make it 8, so they're like twice as small compared to the big gem. Okay, first of all, let me make this as it was. Yeah, did not change anything else? Yeah, okay. And then we have the Aiko shards. And so in the cutscene, okay, yeah, let's just like kind of focus. We are going to, I don't know, let's just spawn one first. So scene.add new Aiko shard, and we'll take the gem position, so gem.center, and put it to the left of it by like a couple tiles. Center minus X on the x-axis, we'll move it by 8 tiles? No, 4 tiles is good. Let's see, it didn't compile. Yeah, semicolon. And it's not appearing. That's a good sign. Why isn't it working? Am I doing this properly? So let's just print to the console. Hi. To see if it actually runs the code. Of course it does, why would it not? Yeah, it does run the code. I still see nothing. Oh, I didn't set its position. Of course, the entity is being spawned at 0, 0. You can't see it, it's too far away. Yeah, let's just put, yeah, okay. So now we should see it. We should see it. we have a rug. Okay, it looks a bit messy. Do bubbles still force you to dash? Also, welcome to the stream. Did they send you flying? You mean boosters? They just do a regular dash. Yeah, they just do a regular dash, and then. But what you can do is gain speed with like a zip mover or something. So let me just place one in one here. Oh god, I keep zip mover. Place one here. I'll place one here like this. What we can do is go here, and then I'm going to jump off when it gives me speed, and then I'm going to immediately enter the elytra state, so I'll just have a lot of speed. Okay, my bad. Code reload is messing up the controls. Yeah, this should work now. Whee! I have a lot of speed now. Let's make it a bit faster, like that. I don't know. Why am I placing these entities so? I'm going really fast. There we go. Oh, sorry, Elsia, sorry, I'm mispronouncing your name, but you did the background for this. Do you remember? I think it was you, right? Yeah, it was you. Of course, it was you. You did the. That's the map I'm making. And you did, it looks amazing, by the way. It's like, thank you. It looks really good. It's the map is very not decorated right now, but with decoration it'll look something like this. More decoration and like grass and everything, and actual better tile placement and wood behind and everything. Wait, what did you say? I was talking about how Alcira did the background for this. I hope I'm not mispronouncing any name here. But yeah, that's the elytra thing. And I've also made some rings. And by that I mean like boost rings. Why? Okay. Okay, so we have a stop ring. The stop ring, when you go through it with the elytra, it just stops, like, and it just stopped me. There's the refill ring. So you've noticed when I do the elytra, my hair goes blue, and then when I try to do it again, it doesn't work. Yeah, this ring just refills it for me and can gain some speed something. And then we have, of course, I had to do this, the boost ring, so you kind of give it a direction here, and you just kind of go through it and you gain speed. Oh, my bad. Like that. So it was a tiny speed boost here, but let me just make it like 600 magnitude, and you'll see how fast I'm going. Whee! There you go. So yeah, that's the elytra entity so far. Oh, and also, last thing, we have dash blocks that require you to go fast enough with the elytra so they actually break them. Like, it didn't have enough speed, but if I maybe, oh god, place it like here. Oh god, no, what do I place? What is this? Okay, if I place that here, maybe like try to accelerate or something. That's complicated to use. Okay, I need more speed. Let me put it here or something. Yeah, that'll work. Or I can use a boost ring. Oh my god, it's so hard to control with the camera not moving with, like, in front of the player. Yeah, I had enough speed so it broke, and of course you can change the required speed here. So yeah. Yeah, the camera, but that's up to the mapper. Like, the mapper is going to add camera triggers to... I mean, they should. Okay, so back to the shards. We've taken so much time explaining this. Sorry if we're going on a tangent here. Let me add back the music. Yeah, so of course it doesn't seem like it's the same color for some reason. Here it looks kind of bluish, sort of. I don't know why. Is it the same color? Let me go back to it. Yeah, what we can do is just copy these. Oh, okay, of course. It's using another texture as a color, base color, so it's not perfectly white. We need to make it use the blank texture so that its color applies to white, which is just multiplying by 1. And multiplying by 1 is just doing nothing, so the end result will be this color. The rainbow mixes some sort of a rainbow aura that's going to be present on the shape. And then this is just some lighting settings so that, you know, it's like kind of reflective. Like you can see here, the faces are, this face is highlighted because it's facing towards the camera, like towards me, whereas these faces are facing on the side. They are darker. That's how lights work. That's how light works in the real world. Okay, so that's nice. We have a little shard here, but I'm not so happy. It looks a bit too detailed, maybe. Let's try to use the icosahedron vertices instead. What? Oh god. Vertices. Icosahedron indices. Let's see how that looks. Okay, it's a bit less detailed, but I think that's better. Let's also make it, let's just rotate it. So what I'll do is on each frame, so override the update function. On each frame, I'm going to set the matrix. The matrix is just like a transformation. So a matrix can represent translation, scale, rotation, and other weird transformations like a shear. You know what a shear is? I can show you, if you don't know what it is. I can show you what a shear is. That is a shear transformation. So it looks like this. Yeah. So this is a matrix. We apply the matrix onto each vertex and it spits out a new image or a new shape, I guess. And this is a shear. It just shifts it to like diagonally or something. That's what. But we'll do a rotation, so let's just rotate it onto the y-axis, I guess. Create matrix that create rotation y, and then let's just take the scene, like the time, the time of the scene, so like the time in seconds that it was active, and just take it as an angle. So 1 second into the the scene is just going to be rotated by 1 radian. So 3.14 seconds when the scene is created, it'll be rotated. It'll be rotated by half a turn because pi is half a turn, so 80 degrees. Let's see what it looks like. It is rotating. It's a nice little rock. Is it maybe too small? Maybe I need to rotate it a bit more. And also, I don't like how vertical it is. It's like a bit too vertical. Maybe I shouldn't squish it. Let's try to simplify this function. I'll comment out some of the code here I wrote. Yeah, this is a bit of a hacky method. Okay, that works. Let's just see how it looks now. What it looks like now. What? It's mini shard. Yeah, let's make it bigger. Oh wait, did I just? Oh wait. What did I do? I may have scaled it. Oh. Yeah, of course. Yeah, never mind. I can't even read my code. So we need to add 1 plus this thing. And then this is going to be like 0.5 or something. And then I now have to do this weird. Okay, it's compiling. Okay. Also, don't mind this weird player state. Basically, when the code is hot reloading, like I'm doing here, every time I hit compile, Everest is going to pick up on the fact that it has to reload. And it puts me into this weird player state, which is like, it's the normal player state, so I can move around and everything, grab. But for some reason, the animation is just the gliding animation that someone made for me. I didn't make it, of course. I can't sprite, of course I can't. It's Flamecrafter that did it, so shout out to them. Okay, we have a shard now. It is a bit more round. Let's maybe make it a bit more spiky. We can increase this value to make it more spiky, but it might look a bit. It might look too spiky. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. It just becomes like a random shape, and we need to find like the right balance. Okay. I guess let's spawn multiple shards. Yeah, so we know we need to spawn 7 because one for each block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So for I equal to 0, I smaller than 7, increment I, add a new ICO shard, but then we need to determine the angle. So what is the angle going to be? We can, first of all, let's declare the angle. The angle is the percentage per se of the loop. So for example, if I is equal to 0, the percentage is equal to 0, and if I is equal to 6, it's going to go from 0 to 6 because there are 7 numbers between 0 and 6. So if I is 6, it'll be 1. The percentage is like 100%. So we can divide I by the number of shards minus 1, so 6. I'll also name that constant shards. That's it's 7, so 3 shards. And then we divide by shards minus 1. So now I have a percentage, but that's not the angle. But I'm going to multiply the percentage by 2 pi, so that when it's 100%, it actually does full rotation. So math helper dot pi 2 pi, yeah. And I just realized I actually don't need to multiply by divide by shards by minus 1. I need to multiply by divide by shards, because if when I is equal to 0, the angle is going, the percentage is going to be 0, and 0 multiplied by anything is 0, so the angle is going to be 0 radians. Now, if I is equal to 6, and we divide it by shards minus 1, the percentage would be 1, and 1 times 2 pi is 2 pi, but a 2 pi rotation is the same as a 0 radian rotation, so the first and last shards would be at the same place, so we need to divide by shards, but not minus 1, just the value, so that it stops just before. I hope that made sense. And then we have the angle, and then that's cool. Now we can take the gem center and add that offset by a distance in the angle. So calc dot angle to float. No, angle to vector. My brain is starting to let me down. Angle, and then you said 32 pixels of offset. Okay, now we should have 7. It didn't compile. It compiled. Okay. Oop. Let's see what happens. Wow, that worked exactly the way I wanted it to work. Looks like they're all into one place. So do we listen to music? I'm sorry, I forgot about the music. So, oh, I know what's going on, of course. This is, we're dividing an integer by an integer, and C# when you divide 2 integers together, it just like takes the whole part, it just truncates the value of an integer, so of course we're gonna have a null value here. Let's just fix that. And there we go, we have 7 shards. Isn't that beautiful? Now, oh, nope. You can see here the first shard is. I want to change that. The first shard is yeah, that's the first shard, and then we go here like this. But I want the first shard to be centered here, because you can see we have sort of an anti-symmetry. It's not symmetric at all. We have one shard here on the opposite side. We have these two here. I kind of want to rotate the whole thing 90 degrees to the left, so this goes here and these two go here. That's easy enough. We just subtract pi over 2, so that's a 90-degree rotation. Pi over 2. And now, if I did this right, yeah, exactly. The thing is here, and the 2 others are here. Nice, we have some shorts. Now they just kind of spawn in. Also, welcome to Can Do Twitch. Hello, thank you for following. Welcome to this stream. We're doing some sort of cutscene for Celeste. Hi. Welcome. So yeah. We want the shards to just kind of appear randomly here, and it's not very cool to look at. So we'll do like the particles, we'll make them spawn in the center here and then just shoot out like this and then start rotating like strawberry seeds. Kind of. Like, that was my idea in the first place. I guess I didn't say it out loud. Oh my god, did I turn off the music again? I should probably like unbind my music button or something. Because I keep turning it off and it's a Trigger alert. I haven't played the game, I've told you already. So what we can do, instead of offsetting the thing directly, actually I'll offset it still. No way, I won't. I just specify the position, and then I'm going to also give the shard its angle as a parameter. So we get it back here. We get back here, and then we can just add to the position plus equal. Calc angle to vector angle, and then like yeah, 10 pixels of offset. Oh no! I need to update the global position, not the local position. Yeah, okay, and now, so they start close together, but not on the same place, just kind of offset, and then they shoot out each in their own direction. So I think I'm going to set it up. Yeah, so actually I didn't need to do that. Yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, actually, I do need to do that. I'll store it as a variable. Huh. Not sure how to do this. I guess I don't need to do this. I'll just do it from the control every movement here from this code. So let me just, yeah. So we said 10 pixels of offset. Yeah. And so now that's the, we need to animate, finally some animation. Because all we did right now is just call some functions that just spawn particles and the game handles the rest for us. Now we're actually going to animate. Let's do it. So let's say it takes like a solid half a second for the shards to go from here, approximately here, to their like ring position. So let's do that. Oop. So we said const, well, how could I go like floats? I'll just call it duration. I'll say half a second. And so while, oh, we need a timer variable, float t, so to 0. Yep. While t is positive, so t is a timer, it'll decrease by delta time. So when 0.5 seconds elapsed, the timer will reach 0 or a negative value, which will make this condition false, and we will exit out the loop and move on with the cutscene. So, but while it's true, we're going to animate this. So first of all, we yield return null, and then we do t minus equal engine dot delta time. Delta time is the time that has elapsed since the last frame. So that's how we can decrement this value so that it acts like a timer in the real world. So like it takes 1 second to decrease by 1. And then we can get the percentage of the animation. So when t is 0.5, the percentage will be 1, and when t is 0, the percentage will be 0. I mean, when I mean the percentage, I mean like the float value, not the percent value. When I mean 1.0, it's like 100%. So percent equals t over duration, right? Right? Okay. And now, well, actually it's 1 minus the duration, because I want the percentage to start at 0, but t starts at 0.5, which is the same as the duration. Actually, you should probably do this. And so this is going to get this is going to evaluate to 1 at the first frame of the animation, and I can just revert that by doing 1 minus that value. Also, yeah, I should probably make it strictly positive, so that at 0 it also stops. And it's possible that this value becomes negative, and I want to try to avoid that. So what I'll do is just say function from Celeste API monocle that just takes the value and approaches it towards 0 engine with a speed of engine.delta time, but it doesn't go past that value, so it doesn't go negative basically. Okay, so we have our percentage, and now for each shard, so I'm going to copy this loop again, except the constant because it's already defined. Oh, I didn't keep the. I need to save a reference to each shard. So let me just comment this out first. Bear with me, we are doing a lot of coding, but then the result, we can actually tweak the result when we can see it. So we'll make an array of shards, so we declare a new array, so ico shard, and that's the syntax for an array here, and we will just call it shards, except we can't because this is a constant already. Let's just call it shard count, and this is shards. Actually, I'll just call it count. Shards is equal to a new array of ico shards, and of course we have count number of them. See, I'm using a constant so that I don't have to type 7 every time. I mean, we know we're gonna have 7, but I just like to have this constant here so that I can tweak it, and the code just works the same, just with a different number. Okay. And so now, what I'm going to do is instantiate the shard. Actually, no, yeah, I can just set it in the array here. Shards I is equal to that. So what's going on here? We're finding out the angle for that shard. Then we are creating the shard object, the entity, and then we're putting it into the array at that location at I, the I index, and then we add it into the scene. Okay, so now we have a way to reference each shard. We still have the angle here. But now we can get back our shard instance, and we can set its position to be this value again. But this time this is the magnitude, so the distance from the center of the gem is going to be some expression depending on percent. So let's say 10 plus percent times 20, so it'll move 20 pixels. 20 pixels, sorry. Pronunciation, right? Yeah, let's try that. It didn't compile. Great. What's going on? Visual Studio just won't. It's not going to show me the errors for some reason. Yeah, we have errors here. Oh, because they didn't update this count thing. Yeah. Looks like we have a little viewer, but I don't believe that they're actually a real person. Sorry, I haven't touched Twitch in a bit, so I don't know how to delete messages. I'll just give me 1 sec here. One second, go to the mod tab. Oh, you can't even delete messages, can you? Yeah, okay. Here we go. My bad for taking so much time. I just deleted the message. I doubt they're even coming back. If they are, I'll ban them. Sorry for taking time, yeah. Like the command. Oh, yeah, of course, there's a command. Well, I just banned them. Okay, thank you. Which experience? Question mark? Okay, my bad. Well, we didn't get to see the cutscene now. Okay, yeah, that looked like what I was expecting. But now the movement isn't smooth, so that's too bad. We'll fix it. First of all, I think I'll use a function that's a bit easier to understand. So we'll go from 10 to, let's say, 64, and this is the percent. And now we'll float ease, so we'll take the percent and make it smoother. What we do is just pass it through an easing function. So cube out makes it slow down towards the end. I can actually show you what the easing function looks like if you want to see what it looks like. Oh. Let's go into Desmos actually. Desmos. So this is the percent, and actually let's just consider it as x is just from 0 to 1. X to 1. This is our percent value, so you can see when the percent is at 0.2, the percent is actually 0.2, so like there's no change here. But if we, so just I'll re-explain because I feel like I didn't start well. On the x-axis is the percent from 0 to 1, and then on the y-axis is the ease value. So you can see here for each percent value we have the same easing value, so that's not really useful. However, if we square the number percent, you can see now it's slower at the beginning, and then it goes faster at the end, and then it just abruptly stops. Cube out is, of course, we raise it to the cube, the third power, but then we also do 1 minus that, and the x is also 1 minus, like that. So that's what this looks like. So you can see here we start at 0 like expected. We go there really fast, but then once we approach percentage of 1, we kind of stop, and gradually like our speed approaches 0. It'll make it look fast at the beginning, but then slowly just slow down, and then stopped smoothly, not abruptly, like that. So yeah, that's the cube out function. We'll just do that, and we need to use the actual ease value we just calculated. So let's see what it looks like. Okay. It might have been a bit too fast, and maybe they're too far away. Let's try 32. And yeah, it's too fast, so let's make the duration like 1 second. Let's try expo out. Expo out is unique. It's the kind of similar to this, but even stronger, fast. It's faster at the beginning and really slow at the end. Oop. Okay, it's almost instantaneous. We need to go slower. So quad out. Yeah, okay. I feel like it's a bit too. Let's try 48, maybe? That's interesting. I feel like that's a pretty good value. Maybe 40 actually. Okay. And so now I'm going to have them spin whichever direction I show. It doesn't matter. I think I want to have them spin as they get further away from the center too. So what I'm going to do is just get rid of that first angle offset, then multiply that one by ease. So now it should gradually change towards that offset. Do the angle. Yeah, looks better. Okay. I think it should take a bit more time, like maybe 0.25, 1 second and a quarter. So yeah. Cube that. Let me try cube out again. Because it's longer now, it might look better. Okay. Doesn't look too bad. And so, yeah, so that was good. And at this point, I want them to start accelerating again more. And then let me think. Yeah, we're going to have the ring of shards move to the left. So we're going to have them move like this. They're going to move here, and each time we pass over a block, one shard is going to detach from the ring and slam onto a block. We might need to define like a node. We might need to place like actual entities that define the path of the ring, because I'm not going to hard code that into the code. It's going to be too annoying to control. Visual tools are better for this. Welcome for follow. Sorry, I can't speak. Welcome to the stream and thanks for following, Nib. 403. We're coding a cutscene for Celeste mod. Yeah, hope you enjoy your stay. And I cut out the music again because I'm an idiot. I don't know. I feel like talking is hard with the music, and my subconscious just goes turn it off, and then I don't remember to turn it back on again. One second, I'm just checking my phone. I received a message. Thanks for hanging out, by the way. I feel less alone. Also, there are like 9 people watching currently, so that's cool. I appreciate you staying here and chatting. It's making me. No, I did this because I wanted some interaction with when I was coding. Because when I coded that other cutscene here, with this block, I was coding for 12 hours straight, and I was just super bored. I can't say I was bored because I had fun making it and everything, but the process was kind of lacking interaction. I love to code yourself. Really interesting to see into it in Celeste. Well, yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the code. If the code isn't too disgusting, because I think it's fine. You know, you have the right to make comments about the code. I'm not gonna mind. Yeah, that's interesting. What do you code in? Like, is there a language you prefer that you use regularly? I'm glad you spoke on stream. Yeah, it is very much fun. Watching this is super interesting. Do you know just to nothing about coding? I hope my explanations aren't too like confusing, because first of all, my English isn't perfect. Like sometimes my accent is just going to collapse, and I'm gonna start mispronouncing words, and sometimes I can't find the words for what I'm saying, so it just kind of collapses into confusion. I know this music. I've heard it before. Like, yeah, I've heard this before. Okay. Let's just make the shards accelerate now. Okay, maybe we should actually define the path for Your English is so good. Thank you. I'm reassured about this. And you're teaching what you're talking about very well. And I hope so. If this information is useful to you, then I'm pleased to know that. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do some like cutscene movement or something. Like we're gonna go place the nodes inside LUN and define a path. And it's a bit unfortunate that we can't see the actual curve. We're gonna have to see the nodes, but not the actual curve. So that's gonna be a bit hard to imagine. And what we're gonna be using here is cutscene nodes. So they're entities added by Everest, which I think, yeah, we can place one here and just kind of define a path like this. And we can. Problem is, we itch for them. We have to reference them with a name. We have to give each of these a name, and then we can get back the instance for that entity from the code itself. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Just want to make sure I know how this works. So let's just go read the Everest API wiki. I forgot about this, and maybe it'll be useful to some of you. Custom events, pronunciation, question mark. Screen, here we go. Creating custom events. So this is the custom, I mean, we're not using a custom event, we're just instantiating the cutscene ourselves. And yeah, cutscene node. We can just get the reference back with this call. Okay. That's simple enough. So let's define a... Oop, my bad. Remember this? That was a total failure. I'm not sure we're going to do this again. Let's define the node. So I'm going to define my path with a Bezier curve. But it has two control nodes, so yeah, it'll be a Bezier cubic curve. So we can see when I use curved booster here, that's a Bezier curve with order 3 because it has two control nodes, and I'm basically going to do the same with these nodes here. So yeah. Oop, I didn't need to delete this. I need to delete that. So let's say I didn't copy the thing. Okay. So, I mean, this is the starting point. That's gonna be annoying too. And then we want it to move over here, but I have to place two things. Oh man, that's gonna be really annoying to imagine. Maybe I should like code a LUN plugin that, you know, does this for me, like draws the thing so that it's not super hard to imagine. Should I do that? I'm so lazy to code it, and it seems annoying. Like the code for the Camino Helper curve booster is actually pretty big. It's gonna be really annoying. Wait, hold on. LUN entities. Booster, curve booster? Yeah, it's long and everything, look at that. Let's just not do that. Yo, Balloon, thanks for following, and welcome to the stream. We're doing Celeste stuff. Okay, so let's just start without minding anything. Maybe we can draw it in code. Oh, maybe draw it in the game, the curve in the game, so that yeah, that'll be better. node name. So that'll be. I need to give them like a unique name. I think. I'll just call it path 0. Path 1. Oh god. Path 2. And path 3. Oh, 3 I think. Yeah. Okay. Save that. And now, yeah, okay. So we're gonna store an array of vector 2s into our cutscene, and then when the cutscene begins, we're going to retrieve those nodes with the Everest wiki thing they showed us. So private vector 2. Oh god. Nodes. Yeah, let's just leave it undefined. And when it begins, we're not undefined, just unassigned. And when we begin, we will. Let me better comment here. Retrieve nodes placed in the room. So so far we know we have 4 nodes, so we'll just iterate. For int I equals 0, I is smaller than 4. We have 4 nodes, but it'll go all the way to 3 because we start at 0 to 3. Then plus I. Yeah. So cutscene node, I think it is. Dot. Fine. That's what they showed us. And so what we did was we named them path, and then this is the index. Okay. And so yeah, but we want the position of that node. And so nodes I. And I should probably instantiate the actual array first, because if I don't set it equal to something, it's going to try and access a null value, and the game's going to crash. So let's avoid that and instantiate the thing first. Whoop. We know we have 4 nodes so far, so int node count. We have 4 so far. Node, like that. Here we go. And I'll just simplify this. Yeah, I'll just compile and make sure it actually just does not crash. Okay, everything's fine. And so now I think we should be able to draw the actual line. So that's kind of cursed, but I'm going to add a render method to our cutscene entity, so it actually draws something every frame. I'm not sure it's actually going to work. Now let's try. Let's just draw a circle to the center, the gem center of radius 20, of color red, and a resolution of like 16 is enough. I don't know, your stream shows up as a rerun rediffusion. If you can't fix it, but you do you. I have no idea what you're talking about. Is it my connection that's... Is it my internet? Does anyone else have this issue? Apparently it's showing as a bot something. Let me look it up. I'll go on Twitch and just see what it looks like. Is it an issue on my part? Oh yeah. Uh-oh. I can see it, yeah. Apparently it's streaming a rare diffusion or something. I know how I fix that. Should I restart the live stream? Let me refresh my dashboard. Let me look it up. Maybe that'll fix it. live, but I don't know what to do. This as rerun. Let's see, someone already is complaining. In your creator dashboard when you edit stream title. Oh, okay, let's see. Let's see. Actually, I can do this in OBS. Docs. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, does it still display as a rerun now? It should be fixed. Let me see if it's fixed on my end. No, it's still apparently... Oh, no, it's fine. Looks fixed to me. Or maybe I should, like, restart the stream. You know what? I'll just keep going. I'll just keep coding. So, here we go. We were wanting to check if the circle actually drew when the cutscene started. So let's try that. And yes, it does. So that means we can actually draw while the cutscene is going. And so I need to figure out a way to draw a curve, but I'm just not going to complicate my life and copy Communal Helper code that I've written for the curve booster. So don't mind me, just Communal Helper. Communal Helper. And I think I have a util class here. Source. Utils. Bait curve, I think it is. Jesus Christ, what a name. Okay, I'll just copy that. Here we go. Copy. That's how you code. Let's just put it in utilities. Bait curve. Just paste it in. Okay, we get an issue. Curve type. Oh, I need to define curve type. Curve type. Is that defined anywhere? Where is it defined? It's curve mode. Okay. I'll just put it here. Say what we'll be using here is a cubic curve. Okay, this is a lot of complicated code. I don't even know. Okay. It's working now? Yeah, thank you, Balloon. So we have the nodes. Actually, I'm not sure I even need to like store that at all. Like I can just store the bait curve instead. My accent just fucked up. Curve, yeah, curve, that works. Then create curve. So I still have to have an array. And then curve equals a new curve. And then we just pass it the nodes and we do a cubic curve with resolution. Oh, what do you mean you have to do resolution? I'll just do, I don't know what, I don't remember my code. I should have commented this. Let's see what the curve booster actually does. What does it set resolution as? Sets it to 24. I'll just set it to 24 then. I think it's the precision of the approximation of the distance of the length of the curve, because that's actually used in the code. So yeah. We need to maybe this may make the camera movement loop jarring or like snappy, because if it's not precise enough, it might jump around because curves are complicated. We'll see what we do about this. So now, I guess we can just oh my god, Vex. Vex? Welcome to the stream, we're just coding. Celeste, guessing. Actually, I'll just show what I've made so far. And why is my mouse just... Okay. See this, you'll be amazed. Yeah, that's all we made. Yeah. And also I've made this like 2 days ago. Here, I'll show. Turn off the music and I won't forget to turn it back on. You may have seen this already. Yeah. You already saw the electric code I made? That's cool. So you know how it works and everything, glide around and all. This is a map I'm working on. I just felt like I streamed the everything, I guess. So yeah, that's what we're working on. So let's just draw the curve. I think that's how it works. Float t is equal to 0. T is smaller than 1. T plus equals 0.05f. Yeah, that's precise enough. Least curseless movement mechanic. What are some other custom Celeste mechanics? Is it, or are you joking? Is it actually cursed? It's not that cursed. It's well made, right? It's like decent and everything. I think so. It feels nice to control, although it's heavily biased towards freaking controller players because you get more control over the angle. It's like feather. Whereas you can only just on the keyboard you can just nosedive, completely nosedive, or pull up, or just do nothing. Whereas if I plug in my controller, I'm lazy, I'll do it anyway. No! Balance helper? Well, considering its uses, I don't know. Balance helper is a great thing. It's a great, like, it has a lot of new movement and everything. I forgot what the, okay. Oh god, I'm bad at keyboard, controller. So yeah, you can see here I get more control of the angle. I can like do a cool nosedive. It's just better. When I was making this entity, it was like a year ago, almost. I made it and I was using a controller to playtest, and then I realized, shit, this sucks for player. You're confused? No worry. It's... Oh. I forgot that was a thing. Yeah. And go new and everything. I'm unplugging my controller because it's gonna rumble, and that's gonna be annoying. So yeah, what were we doing? Yeah, the fucking curve.get point. Get point by distance t times curve.length, and of course we need to set a color. I'll put it red. So now we should see the actual curve when the cutscene starts. Yeah. It looks it doesn't look like the points are placed at irregular intervals, so that's good. The camera is not going to be too jarring, and if so, we can just increase the resolution of the curve. I wish it didn't stop me. I'll just make it so that it doesn't, for now it just doesn't make the play movement. Yeah. So I'll just like do this for now. Oh god. Yeah, of course. I can't even type. Wow. So now we can touch this and still move. Okay. So that's the path it's going to take. So I guess we just need to make them start moving. Let's do that. And also rotating. Okay. I don't know how I want to do this. It's gonna be, oh my god. Cutting this is gonna be hard. Because if I'll just reiterate what my idea is. I want the ring of gems here to rotate, but also move following the path I've defined here. And when they pass over one of these blocks, one gem is going to detach and like go here, new, onto a block. That's going to activate the block and it's going to fly to that node. We do this until we reach this block. And for this block, I think we're going to make it so that the camera follows its trajectory, so that, you know, we actually tell the player what's going to happen, what's happening. Let's do this, right? Let's do this. So, let's define a duration again. I guess let's const float path duration, whatever. Constant names don't matter anymore, do they? Let's make it 5 seconds, so that's nice and slow while we debug the path. And I'll set t to path duration. I should probably wrap up this in a function like it, because I don't like typing this every time. Well, we don't care for now. I'm making this not a duration. Duration. Yeah. I'm gonna just say float duration. T. And while t is greater or equal to greater than 0, do that. And then we get the percentage. And we can start doing stuff. So vector 2, oh god, what is that vector type? Oh, it's from fmod. Why do I have fmod imported? Bye-bye. Vector 2 target is going to be that. Except it's percent here. And so, oh my god, it's gonna be so annoying. I need, oh yeah, I need that again. I should probably write better code. Yeah, that's what I should probably do. Yeah, let's just keep doing bad code for now. Sorry, I had to mute myself. Someone just entered the house, so had to mute for a bit. But I'm back. We're back. Yeah, do we do this? Target. Okay. Let's see how that looks. So it should start moving. Okay. Great. Okay. Because 40, not 4. There we go, it starts moving. That's cool. It's too slow for now. Yep. Is that really the stuff there at the end? Well, whatever. Should probably write better code. Yes. Yes. And also want the angle to increment over time. So like, let's say it does a full rotation. 2 pi times the percentage. So let's try that. Oh, it does it in the wrong direction. Minus. Of course, that makes sense. And then let's actually ease this. Then ease, and then float ease equal to percent. No, ease that. So sign in out. So it should be clean, smooth movement. Okay, that's cool. Also, I don't like that they all rotate in one way on the y-axis, so I'll change that real quick. Let's make it Yapitra, I think. Yeah. Let's do some random number times this and some random number. Oh. Inactive and then 0. Does it not like my float? What? What? What does it not like about my float type? Am I cringe? I love Visual Studio. Oh, I can't. I just can't type. Of course, yeah. Okay, so now they should have a better rotation or something. Yeah, it's a bit better. See, they go, but then they stop for some reason because we need to define the path. So, are these cutscene nodes tracked? Because I might not have to specify the number of nodes each time, and that might actually be helpful. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll check. Everest API moment. Let's go check the source code. Probably define. You probably put the stream in the Celeste category. I did. It is. Is the music finished? Like, it was at the end of the music? I don't even know what's playing anymore. But it's still tuning. What, it no longer shows up on the stream? Well, let me just try to fix it. Everything's going wrong now. Whoa. It isn't working? I might be missing going up here. The title won't show up in the... Oh yeah. Has my internet somehow just died or something? I don't like debugging these issues. I don't know. I'm trying my best to fix it. Okay, I might just restart OBS in a bit. 1 second. I'll be back in 30 seconds.